Blake Lively's company was just put on blast by former staffers. I'm talking settlements, affairs with staffers, all of it. So Time Magazine's Titan of the Year ain't so tidy. So Josh Boswell from the Daily Mail did an exclusive on Blake Lively's company, Preserve. So Preserve was essentially Blake Lively's Goop. Like how Gwyneth Paltrow has Goop, Kourtney has Poosh, Preserve was Blake's Goop. And the company was run in part by Blake Lively's hot brother, Eric Lively. But now former employees are saying that it was toxic and unprofessional. Some of them even threatened to sue Blake for how they were treated, but ultimately took a payout, reportedly up to $300,000. And they claimed that Leslie Sloan was behind keeping them silent. Seems Leslie's been up to this for a while. But so after the launch of Preserve, Blake Lively's brother Eric ended up taking the lead. And then he started running the company out of his New York City studio apartment that staffers claim smelled like weed and didn't even have any real furniture or like actual desks for them to sit at, that they would have to work on the floor of his apartment. They claimed that paychecks were haphazard and that he was even having an affair with one of the employees, despite the fact that he was then and still is currently married. Some of those former staffers would try to complain to Blake Lively. They tried to call a meeting one time to talk about Eric and how he was completely mismanaging the company, and she wanted nothing to do with it. She didn't want to hear anything about it. She just wanted the company run. Listen, if Eric were my boss, I probably would sleep with him too. But like, Blake, come on, what are we doing here? We're complaining about Justin Baldoni, Mr. Toxic Positivity, and meanwhile, you have your brother running your company out of his weed stank apartment and sleeping with the staff? Now, ultimately, spoiler, Preserve didn't last and closed in 2015, and Blake blamed it on sexism. Because, sexism really took down Gwyneth Paltrow. And Kourtney Kardashian, look at her just sipping on her unemployed sexism. I don't know. What do you think? Are you sad that we no longer have... Are we sad that Blake couldn't preserve? Drop a comment below and let me know, because this sounds like lots of double standards. That seems to be a recurring theme. Double standards. Justin Baldoni had a toxic workplace. Meanwhile, Blake Lively? Come on. Grab your friends, wear your florals, and come dissect all of this juicy tea with me in person at this activated tour. Get your tickets now at nofilterlive.com.